This is Game Set Match Kentucky episode 52, recorded on Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, entitled, This May Become a Regular Thing. Hey everybody, it's time for another episode of Game Set Match Kentucky, where we talk about all things related to tennis in Kentucky, especially the Central Kentucky Tennis Series. I'm Chris Godby, the chairman of the CKTS, where the lines are good and sandbagging is for golf. I'm in Russell Springs. Chad Young is in Bowling Green, fresh off directing the Level 4 BG Open. How are you today, and how was the tournament over the weekend?
Well, I'm recovering from both. Been under the weather for better part of a week. That included the time putting the draws together and running the tournament. So I was kind of zapped after it was over, but things went well. We grew from year one to year two considerably.
That's very good. That's great. Yeah.
So weather was great, and it was a good tournament. Hope it continues to grow.
Well, sorry I didn't make it. My kids' activities kept me busy, and I wasn't able to play, but I really wanted to, and I'm glad that you had a decent turnout and a good time. Everything outdoors?
Yeah, we did. They do offer consolation draws in level fours, so we did the consolation inside. Did the main draws outside for the most part. Had indoor available as a little bit of overflow if we needed to, but majority was outdoor, and we did the consolation indoor.
Well, good deal. Maybe I'll catch the next one.
Okay. Yeah, next year, last weekend in September.
All right, book it, folks.
That's right.
Well, today, on this edition of Game Set Match Kentucky, point standings. Again, this may become a regular thing. Also, we have details for our November Aces and Appetizers event. All this plus tennis news and announcements and a whole lot more that you never asked for. But first, we'll start with the results of the First National Bank Russell County Open. This was on September 13th and 14th in Russell Springs. The weather was very good. There was a lot of close matches. They were able to wrap it up on early on Sunday, and we might as well jump right into it, Chad, if you're ready. You want to start with the juniors?
Sure, boys. 12 and under singles. This is the last tournament on the tour, so this did decide some points winners that we'll get to in a little bit. But this one was pretty much decided. Aaron Chang defeats Knox Landis 6-1, 6-3.
Boys 14 and under singles. We have Sawyer Kurtz there on the left, defeating Roger Pierce 7-5, 6-1.
Boys 16 singles sees Roger Pierce defeat Luke Nelson in a tiebreaker, 6-4, 6-7, and 10-3 in the Super. In boys 18 and under singles, Ace Osman defeated Shepard Kurtz in a close one. It was 6-4, 7-6 with a 7-3 second set tiebreaker. There were no draws in the girls' 12s or 14s, so we'll skip to the girls' 16s. Ava Wise defeats Dory Ballou 6-2, 6-love. In girls 18 and under singles, there was a round robin, and we don't have a picture of Abby Helm, but she was the winner, winning both of her matches in the round robin. Pictured here is Anna Kimbrell, who finished second. Boys 18 and under doubles, Shepard and Sawyer Kurtz defeated Luke and Jake Nelson 6-3, 4-6, and 10-7 in the Super Breaker. There was no girls 18 and under doubles, believe it or not, and we don't have a photo for the mixed 18 and under doubles, but it was Abby Helm. Again, no photo for Abby, and her brother was the tournament director. Yeah. So we didn't even get a picture of his own sister. Abby Helm and Carson Burris defeat Knox Landis and Ava Wise 6-3, 6-4. And we can move on to the adults. All right, men's open singles. Tucker Bradley defeated Landon Nesbitt 6-2, 6-2. Men's C singles.
We have Timothy Davis defeating Adam Gordon in just a withdrawal, I think, over a scheduling issue.
Men's B singles, Evan Brown defeats Troy Young 6-7, 6-4, and 10-5 in the super tiebreak.
And for some reason there, Evan looks like he is wearing both medals.
Actually,
So-
I made a mistake there.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry.
Semifinal. That was the semifinal. The final was a walkover. Connor Medley was the winner in a walkover over Evan Brown. So my apologies to Connor. He is the winner of men's B singles.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. So let's move on then to men's 40 and over singles. And we've got our normal final here that we've seen most of the season with Jackson Grover versus Gaku Mitsumatsu. And they've been going back and forth all summer. We've talked about this already on the show. And in this one, in this final tournament of the year, the point standings were on the line. We're going to take a look at those in a few minutes. But Mitsumatsu defeats Grover in another close one, a split set match. It was 7-6 in the first set with a 7-3 tiebreaker. Then Jackson wins the second set. It was 2-6. And then Mitsumatsu wins the match 10-6 in the match tiebreaker.
Women's open singles did make, but there was a withdrawal in the championship, and Aaron Riney is the victor over Yuko Tanaka.
There was no women's B singles. Let's take a look at the men's open doubles finalists here. It was Landon Nesbitt and Logan Nesbitt defeating Tucker Bradley and Parker Bradley 3-6, 7-5, 10-7 in the match tiebreaker.
Men's C doubles was a round robin, and Larry Kohler and Mike Blevins were the winners. They went 2-0. Steve Parsons, Adam Gordon were the runners-up. They went 1-1.
For men's B doubles, the champions were Jake Nelson and Sam Nelson, pictured there on the left, defeating Tomohiro Sano and Kisuki Morikawa 6-4, 6-2.
Men's 40 and over doubles was none other than Chris Godby and Alfie Chang defeating Tyler Matney and Daniel Eubank 6-love, 7-6 with a tiebreaker score of 7-5. So congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. That second set, obviously there, as you can see, was pretty tight. We have next women's B doubles. I only have a photo of the champions here, but it was Kyra Kane and Gracie Demro defeating Melissa Harris and Sarah Brown 6-3, 6-2.
In mixed open doubles, it was Jackson Grover and Alexis Hales defeating Dwayne and Piper Harris 6-4, 6-2.
Okay. And finally, in mixed... No, wait. We might have one more after this, actually. No, this is the last one. Sorry. Mixed B doubles. In the picture here, we have Amber Brown and Evan Brown on the right. They defeated Mike Blevins and Erica Blevins 6-3, 6-2. So husband-wife versus husband-wife in that match. Coming up next, how did these results impact the CKTS point standings? We'll find out right after this word from our sponsor, Vision Cabinet Source in Campbellsville, Kentucky.
Are you thinking about a home renovation or new build? Start with the cabinets, because great spaces begin with great design. And there's no better place to start than Vision Cabinet Source in Campbellsville, Kentucky. Vision Cabinet Source delivers premium cabinetry backed by a 17-step finishing process, ensuring top-quality craftsmanship that looks beautiful and lasts for years. From kitchens to bathrooms to office spaces, their wide selection of styles and finishes means you'll find the perfect fit, whatever your vision. And it's not just for locals, they ship nationwide, so no matter where you are in the U.S., you can get high-quality cabinets delivered right to your door. Whether you're a homeowner, builder, or contractor, Vision Cabinet Source makes it easy to get the look you want at a price that makes sense. Visit visioncabinet.com or call 270-465-3222 to get started. That's Vision Cabinet Source, where your vision becomes reality.
I don't know who that voice was, but man, he must do this professionally or used to do it professionally or something like that.
In a past life.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Well, it's time now to check out the point standings, and these are all the way up to date and released on our website right now.
All right, men's open singles. We have a tie. Gavin Morgan and Youngjun Woo both finished with 9 points, so they share there isn't a tiebreaker, right? What's the rule here?
I don't think we have one, do we? We need one.
Yeah. Most tournaments played or something?
I believe we talked about the possibility of having a tie-breaking system. I just think that's as far as it got, right?
Okay, well, then we have a tie.
In men's B singles, Evan Brown is the champion over Chase Cloyd, 16 to 13.5 points. And so congratulations to those guys on their finish in men's B singles.
In men's C singles, Steve Parsons edges out Larry Kohler 17 to 14.5. Both played in Russell County. Neither won. You mentioned Tim Davis was the winner there, but Steve had a lead and was able to hold off and take the title.
Yeah, Davis or Gordon, the finalists there, neither one were in contention for this award. But and look at Stephen and Larry both played in 7, not the same 7 tournaments, but they both played in 7 tournaments. So big numbers for them, and congratulations to those guys. In men's 40 singles, this is one we were talking about back and forth all down the stretch all summer. And Gaku Mitsumatsu edges out Jackson Grover 24.5 to 24, and no one behind them was even close. So yeah, that's one of the closest finishes I can remember.
Yeah, it's with as many points too. They both won 3 titles in the events that one won. The other was the runner-up. The difference came down to Gaku played in all 8 tournaments. Even the Lake Cumberland Open, he did not have his best tournament, but just playing gave him the edge. So a half-point difference for a season's worth of tournaments. That's pretty impressive.
It was, and I got to see a little bit of their final at Russell County, and I watched part of the first set, I think. So, and it was just, it was intense. I couldn't stay long, but anyway, let's move on to boys 18 and under singles, where we have Shepard Kurtz as your champion, with Jack McCubbins finishing in second place.
In boys 16 singles, Garrett Rouse, another close one. A half-point decision, a half-point victory, so to speak, over Micah Goodwin, 8.5 to 8, and Luke Nelson was another half-point back at 7.5.
Yeah, the first 6 guys on that list, first 7 guys, really are all within just a couple of points of each other. So, and that was pretty tight race. So, congratulations to Garrett. In boys 14 and under singles, look at that point total for Roger Pierce. He's going to win it with 20.5 points, with Sawyer Kurtz finishing in second place.
Sawyer Kurtz wins the last 3 tournaments. If he had possibly played earlier in the season, he might have been able to catch him. He was maybe 1 tournament away from catching him. But
maybe just 1 tournament, perhaps.
Yep, congratulations to Roger. In boys 12 singles, Aaron Chang was the winner. He won the last 4 tournaments on the tour, and he finishes with 20 points. Reed Kickert in second at 14.
Yeah, look, Aaron played 6 tournaments in a row there down the stretch, too. Mm-hmm. In men's open doubles, we don't have a lot of numbers here, but we do have a champion and a tie for runner-up. Owen Brown is the champion with 7 total points. Jackson Donovan and Matthew Smith tie for the runner-up award with 6 points each.
Up next is men's B doubles, and Sam Nelson is the winner solo. He wins 3 tournaments, including Russell County in the final tournament, and he finishes with 12 points. We had a 4-way tie for second. Carson Donahue, Dan Duncan, Van Patterson, Bivin Turner all finished with 10. I believe last time we said, it was there for the taking, and Sam Nelson took it. So congratulations to him.
I don't remember ever seeing a 4-way tie for second place, but we've got one.
At least it's not a 4-way tie for first place.
That's right. In men's C doubles, the father-son team of Benjamin England and James England have won men's C doubles with 15 points. And I think the Roberts, there's some injury there at the Lake Cumberland Open that affected them the rest of the season. I can't remember which one of them got injured, but I think one of them is hurt.
Yeah, I think Jameson got hurt because he also doesn't show up in the men's C singles. So I think he got injured, and so they had to shut her down for the summer.
And then the Englands just stopped playing at the same time, maybe out of respect for their for their opponents, for their rivals. Maybe out of respect, they sat out the rest of the
score. Yeah, they didn't want to run up the score.
Sure. All right, men's 40 doubles.
Men's 40 doubles. Chris Godby is the clear winner with 23 points. Played in all 8 events. Won 2 of them, and he is the winner, outpacing Don Humphreys and Tim Perkins by 6 points. They finished tied for runner-up with 17.
Yeah, Tim was unable to partner with me in the last tournament due to a back injury, so I had to call in a sub. I had to call from the bullpen.
Call in a ringer.
I did bring in a ringer. I wanted to make sure to do that, and thank you for pointing that out that I brought in a ringer. But I did. I freely admit it. But boys 18 and under doubles, Leighton Thomas is the champion with only a half-point margin over Jude Tabor.
Yeah, and look at Sawyer and Shepard Kurtz. They won the tournament in
So
Russell
close.
County and almost got there, but they finished just a point back.
Yep.
All right, next up we have women's open singles, and it was Erin Riney, the clear winner. She won 5 tournaments on the tour, including the last 3. She has 23 points. Sarah Dunn, who did win 3 events earlier in the tour, finishes second with 12.
Erin must not have played singles in the first tournament at Campbellsville, but I know she played something in that tournament. Maybe she played doubles, or maybe we'll find out in a moment what else she played. But she's one of 4 people that played in all 8 tournaments this summer, along with me, Amber Brown, and Gaku Mitsumatsu. There's only 4 people this year. I can't remember how many there were last year. I want to say 3 people last year. In women's B singles, we have a champion. We do not have a qualified runner-up, however. The champion is Amber Brown with 8 points and 2 titles in that division.
All right, in girls 18 and under singles, we have a 3-way tie for the championship. Peyton Limley, Claire Riney, and Peyton Venters all finish with 10 points. So 3-way tie for the title in girls 18 singles.
In girls 16 and under singles, there is a tie for the championship, and the 2 people, the next several people beyond them are only a half a point to a point away from having caught them or surpassing them. Dory Ballou and Reagan Lee both finish as co-champions with 5 points apiece.
In girls 14 and under singles, Leela Owsley is the winner with 7 points over McKenna Clark, Sloan Tuggle, and Jocelyn Vargas all finish with 5 points. So Leela Owsley is your winner.
Those draws were light after the first half of the season, but those numbers were light after the first half of the season. But we have qualified award winners there. We don't, however, in girls 12 and under singles. This was an extremely light division this year. No one qualified by playing 2 tournaments, so we will not be giving an award for this division, but we do thank the girls that played.
Next is women's open doubles, and Trina Rickard is the winner with 10 points over Erin Riney, who finished 2 points back with 8 points.
In women's B doubles, we have Amber Brown winning this one by a half-point margin over Kyra Kane, 8.5 to 8 points. So congratulations to those ladies.
In our next division, we have girls 18 and under doubles, and it is Peyton Limley with the title here with 10 points over Allie Bird and Leela Owsley, who finished with 8 points.
In mixed open doubles, the male champion is Jackson Grover with 16.5 points. The female champion is his partner Alexis Hales with the same total of points. And there's two men tied for second place, and the young lady in second place is Addison McFall. Her father and doubles partner Jarrett McFall is the men's mixed open doubles runner-up, and he is also tied with Mason Young, all with 8.5 points each.
In mixed B doubles, Amber Brown is the female champion with 20 points. Alexis Hales, the runner-up, at 13.5. Evan Brown is the male champion with 18 points over Chase Cloyd, who was also the runner-up at 13.5.
And in mixed 18 and under doubles, the partners, Sean Guinea and Ray Sobiek, win that division with 8 points each. The male runner-up is Sam Nelson. The female runner-up is Ava Wise. They each had 6 points. Now, for those of you that are receiving awards for the championship or runner-up of a division, or if you played in all 8 tournaments this summer like I did, you're getting awarded on Sunday, November 9th at the CKTS Aces and Appetizers event at the Buchanan Indoor Facility in Bowling Green. I've got a little ad for that here somewhere. There it is. But this event is not just for award winners. Anyone who participated in the CKTS tournament this year is welcome and encouraged to attend this Sunday afternoon function, where we offer free indoor tennis play, food, drink, photo ops. You might get to be a guest on this show. This is for all of our players. Chad, for folks that missed out on the good time that we had last year, what would you tell them about what to expect at Aces and Appetizers?
Well, more the merrier. You know, we try to cycle players in, but we had a good turnout to play some tennis. We'll make sure you get plenty of time on the court. There's plenty of time for food, and yeah, it's just a good time. But the more people that show up, the better the event is. So even if you I saw a guy the other day, and he asked about it, and I said, yeah, if you played on the tour, you know, we want you to come. So hopefully he and others will do so. This used to be just kind of an awards event, but
yes,
this is a celebration of the tour itself.
Right. Yeah. It used to be, I'll have to admit, it used to be a semi-lame event, and now it's beginning last year, it's a whole different deal, much more fun than it used to be. And I remember too, last year we had a lot more people playing than I expected. I mean, people really brought their gear to go play, and so you had to be sort of the person scheduling the rotations, as well as kind of greeting people with me when they came in. And then we were also interviewing people at the table for this show. So once again, Aces and Appetizers will be on Sunday, November 9th from 1 to 4 p.m. Central Time at the Buchanan Indoor Tennis Facility in Bowling Green. Game Set Match Kentucky is proud to partner with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. For only $11 a month, you can help provide homes for veterans and first responders in need.
My name is Corporal David Marshall. I served with the 84th Infantry Division and fought in the Battle of the Bulge.
At 98 years old, he's a strong supporter of the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. America should make a promise to all our heroes to take care of their families. If you're catastrophically injured, that we're going to take care of you.
They need the support. They need the help. They can't do it alone.
Go to T2T.org. Thank you, and God bless America.
There's a lot more happening with tennis around Kentucky, so let's share some announcements from USTA Kentucky.
Our good friends in Elizabethtown are offering youth and adult tennis sessions at Freeman Lake Park every Friday from October 17th through November 7th from 4:30 to 6. It's open to all skill levels and costs only $25 per person with family discounts available. They'll be teaching stroke techniques, running drills, and introducing beginners to match play. Look for the flyer on Facebook and scan the QR code to register. Again, this is the Elizabethtown Tennis Commission. You can email questions to etowntenniscommission@gmail.com.
Yes, they do have a long email address, but it works. 2 upcoming workshops are available for coaches in October. The USTA Play Facilitator Workshop will be held on Saturday, October 18th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Bass Rudd Tennis Center in Louisville. It's for new coaches working with beginners. Experienced coaches are also welcome. This session is free and lunch will be provided.
Also, the USTA Coaching Fundamentals Workshop will begin the same day at Bass Rudd. That will go from 1 to 6 p.m. It continues on Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This workshop is a 2-day training that focuses on coaching principles and building skills needed to teach beginner to low intermediate players. The cost for this workshop is $35 with lunch included on Sunday. Both workshops are for ages 16 and up and offer coaching badges for completion. Look for the QR codes at USTA Kentucky's website or on their Facebook page.
If you're ready to add to your fall clothing collection, USTA Kentucky has new merchandise available for tennis enthusiasts looking to update their drip. You can visit their online store to purchase sweatshirts, t-shirts, towels, hats, and more. All items are made to order and are delivered in approximately 2 weeks. You can start your shopping at USTAKY.com and look for merchandise under the Community tab at the top. Proceeds from the clothing sales benefit the Raise a Racket Foundation. To keep up with everything happening with USTA Kentucky, visit them at USTAKY.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram. If you would like for us to promote your local tennis events right here on an upcoming episode of this show, you can email us the information to info@gamesetmatchky.com. So
I think it's the first time we've used the term drip on the podcast.
Yes, I needed to find a way to work that in there, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity. And I checked around to make sure I was using that right too, Chad, because I'm past my mid-50s now, and I wanted to make sure that it made sense the way I used it. So, did I get it right? I mean, you're around young people too. I
think you nailed it.
Are you going to update your drip?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, at least you changed your hat today. You're usually wearing a different hat, I think. So you have changed your hat. So, all right. Got the whole drip thing going there. So, all right, let's talk about what's coming up next for CKTS. We've got the Aces and Appetizers event on Sunday, November 9th from 1 to 4 p.m. Central Time. There's, again, free indoor tennis play, food, and fun. We hope to see you there. And, Chad, if you want to take over on announcements, do you have anything for SOKY tennis?
Well, we'll be hosting the Combo State Tournament here in Bowling Green later this month. That's October 17th through the 19th. The Combo Doubles, USDA Combo Doubles State Tournament is here. And we are still in need of volunteers, especially on Friday because, people are working, people are going to school. But generally the volunteer shifts are only 3-4 hours. And you generally just give balls to the players and direct them to the courts. Kathy Klein and her staff do a great job of telling the players what courts to go to. So it's a pretty easy shift, but we definitely need volunteers at all the sites. So you can contact me, Chad at chad.young@ky.gov if you're interested in volunteering that combo weekend. Even if you're a player on another team, and you've got some downtime and you wouldn't mind volunteering, we'd love to have you. And then here at the facility, we have a junior match play that starts at the end of this month. We've had an adult match play on Monday nights for the last couple of weeks. We've got a couple more weeks of that session. Then we have a junior session that registration is open. That is October 27th through December 1st. We've got 2 sessions, a little bit more intermediate player. UTR 2 to 3.5 is from 6 to 7:30, and then UTR 3.5 and above is from 7:30 to 9. So you can go to SOKYTennis.net to find the link to register. You can call our facility here, 285-5115, to register for that or register your child for that. And then the WKU club team and SOKY Tennis have partnered for an event that is coming up close to Halloween. It is coming up on October 26th, a ghostly game day, costumes, games, tricks, treats, and prizes. It's for ages 4 to 14, from 2 to 4 here at the indoor tennis facility. $25 per child. Look for the graphic on SOKYTennis.net to sign up for that. That's a fundraiser for WKU's club team, which has been re-energized, and they've got a bunch of kids, some former CKTS players, some former area high school players who are playing on that WKU club team. So they've got an event coming up in October.
Okay. Well, to learn more about SOKY Tennis, as Chad mentioned, SOKYTennis.net is the website. You can also visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/SOKY Tennis. We do not have a challenge the call question today, but those are always fun. So if you have one, you can send it to challenge@gamesetmatchky.com. And that's going to just about serve out another episode of Game Set Match Kentucky. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching us online or listening by podcast. You can subscribe with any podcast app on your mobile device, and in that podcast app, you can give us a 5-star rating and leave us a short review. Our website is gamesetmatchky.com for all things about the show. You can follow this show, by the way, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X, formerly known as Twitter. The handle is @GameSetMatchKY. And I'm supposed to have that graphic up there. Hold on. I'm doing a lot of things at once here. So there's a subscribe graphic. Those are all the various platforms you can get this show on. And there's the social handles, or handle. It's all the same on all those platforms, @GameSetMatchKY.com. And the CKTS is also on the same social media platforms, @CKTS Tour. Chad Young is on X at Chad Young Tennis, and I am on X at Chris Godby. Thanks again to our sponsor, Vision Cabinet Source. Oh, I think I hear it coming. I know it's coming because I pressed the button to bring it in. But Hawkeye says, finally, we are out. Okay, a little hang there, a little delay. Finally, we got it wrapped up. But until next time, I'm Chris Godby with Chad Young, and this has been Game Set Match Kentucky.